And today we're going to be checking out some light poles. Now, they're not poles with the lights, they are poles for lights. So what we're going to do is we're going to open them up and give a good look at them. But basically what they are tall poles that you stand in your front yard, backyard, side yard, anywhere you want to, and then you can string lights in between them to provide ambient lighting just for your backyard, over your porch, or just for parties. You can put them up and they can just be temporary if you like. We're going to use them for Christmas lights this year, and we're going to string them up around the front yard. So let's go ahead, we're going to open this up, we're going to take a look at what you get, see how to assemble, and then actually put them up, and then come back tonight to see how they look. Let's do this. All right, string light pole instructions, and check these out. These are the stakes that you use for shoving into the ground to hold the poles upright. 3, 4 altogether, so you can make a nice perfect square. We also get these screw-on bases right here that you can screw down and attach the poles to these if you choose, if it was, say, on like a wooden deck. And inside you have these little pole toppers. These are what go on the very top, and you can run your lights through them either this way or this way, however you choose to do it. You get all the actual poles themselves. You get mounting hardware if you need to attach them to a wall. You get the anchors and screws. Yeah, so I think that all we need to do now is just put these together and put them up. Now we're going to be following the yard installation, which is going to involve using the stakes. And this is going to be enough for 2 poles, so it is a 2-pack. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put these poles together. And first you're going to take 2 of the bases. One has a screw, one has a hole, and you just drop it through just like that. Then you're going to take one of these. It's got 2 nuts welded onto it, and you just screw it on there, and that's going to build your base just like that. And this is for in the grass. If you were bolting these to a deck, you have this base plate, and you can also use these clamps to clamp them to a wall. And then the next step you're going to do is you have 5 of these poles, and you're going to screw all 5 together. As you can tell, these poles are quite tall. They're probably around 8 to 10 feet tall. So they're going to be plenty high enough to do the job. We're almost done here. Super simple to put together. As you can see, we have our main pole completed. And what you do is you take the end with the squiggly, that's the top that's going to hold the lights, and it slides over. And then you look in your hardware bag for the butterfly bolt. This is what the butterfly bolt looks like. And you just screw it into the little nut and secure the top piece on. And then you switch it around to the other side, and you do the same with the stake. Slide it down, get your butterfly bolt, and screw it in. Now this has a really nice durable powder coat finish on it. It's almost like a it's like a gray, dark gray, but it's spattered with a silver, so it looks really cool. Should give you years and years of good service. All right, so I already have one of these poles stuck in the ground. I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to go stick this one in the ground. As you can see, is what we're going to do is we're going to come off the edge of the house here, and we're going to run over to the pole. Then we're going to go to another pole, and we're going to go to the other edge of the house and make a big square. And we're ultimately going to build like a fake Christmas tree farm. But we're also going to use these poles as light Christmas trees. But you'll get to see that tonight. So we're going to come out. I'm going to get even with this pole, even with the edge of the house. And just like that, installed and ready to be used. That's what the stakes look like in the ground. You can see the nut that's used to secure it. And you come all the way up this, and that's the little squigglies for holding the lights on top. After being stuck in the ground, they're about 8 feet tall, so gonna look amazing tonight once we get the lights on them. So just that super simple. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put some lights up, and then we're gonna come back tonight and see how they look. Alrighty, check out the light poles, man. If that doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will. So I got all my lights put up. You just saw the time lapse of me doing it. And yeah, they hold very well. They're doing really good. Let's come back tonight and see the result. And man, oh man, check out this result. We have the beginning of our decorations. We have our lights strung up using these fantastic little poles. And I just can't say enough about them. They work very well. They're very sturdy. They have a good thick powder coat on them that's going to prevent them from rusting. You can mount them in the ground. You can screw them to a deck. You can mount them to a wall. And they give you that extra flexibility just to have yard lights or set up for parties or even holidays. I'm quite pleased with our result. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.